Chapter 1. Matthew listened closely. Did he hear something? He peeked over at Mariana in the darkness, who lay by his side, softly snoring. A soft click told him all he needed to know. He hastily rose from the bed and pulled his suspendered pants on, quietly. He nearly tumbled over his work boots as he tiptoed toward the living room. He flipped the lights on. "Dad?" His daughter's surprised expression was wrought with anguish. His muscled forearms crossed his chest. "What are you doing out at this hour? Your curfew was an hour ago, young lady." He pointed to the clock on the wall. Johnny and Judah wanted to stay out longer. I told them I had to be home." "That's not good enough. Try again." He raised a brow. "What's going on?" Matthew turned at Mariana's voice. "Our daughter is just now returning home." "Matthew, can't we discuss this in the morning? I'm sure Maddie's tired." Matthew didn't miss the "thanks, Mom" look Maddie tossed Mariana. "I think it needs to be discussed now," he insisted. "Why?" Mariana challenged him. "Why? Because this is important, that's why. And by the time she awakens in the morning, I'll have been working a couple of hours, at least." Their daughter Rebecca walked into the kitchen, yawning. "What's going on, Mom?" "Your sister here is late, once again." Matthew frowned. "You may go back to bed, Rebecca." Maddie's hands flew up. "I don't know what you want me to say, Dad. I've told you the truth." She yawned. "I'm tired. Can I go to bed now?" "No." He held out his hand. "Give me your keys." "But, Dad—" "Now." Matthew tempered his frustration as best he could. Tears welled in his daughter's eyes, and she yanked her car keys from her purse. Matthew clenched his fingers around them. "You're grounded for 2 weeks." "But how will I get to school and work without my car?" "Perhaps you should have thought about that before you decided to return home late." "Matthew, isn't this a little harsh?" Mariana's hand caressed his back. Matthew frowned. "No, this is not harsh. We've been over this before. She's had fair warning. She needs to realize there are consequences for her actions." He turned back to their daughter. "Go to bed, Maddie." "You're just like Dottie Sebastian." He grimaced as his daughter flew up the stairs in tears. Being compared to his ultra-strict Amish father was not a compliment by any stretch of the word. "Are you sure that was the best thing to do?" Matthew stared at his wife in disbelief. "Listen, Mariana, I need you to support me. We need to be in agreement." "I just don't think that was the best thing to do." "And what would you have done?" "I probably would have waited until tomorrow. Then I would have reasoned with her." "We've tried that already, remember?" Matthew sighed. "Mariana, do you think it's easy for me to put restrictions on our children?" "Well, it's not. She knows better. And Maddie staying out late is asking for trouble, especially if she's with Jonathan's boys." Mariana exhaled. "You have a point." "Okay, Liz, I've had it. My parents are driving me crazy," Maddie ranted. "If they keep this up, I think I'm going to scream." Elizabeth eyed her best friend. "I can't believe they took your car away." "Not the car, just the keys, which is essentially the same thing, I guess." Maddie paced from Elizabeth's bedroom window to her desk, then plopped down in her chair. "I'm thinking of leaving.